morning, family. This is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be exceedingly and abundantly glad in it. Family, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and today is Mindful Monday. And I want to remind you to be kind to your mind. I want to talk to you briefly about stress. Stress refers to a mental and physical tension experienced when an individual perceives a situation as challenging and overwhelming, leading to a psychological and physiological response. So let's look at this. The mind and the body, it works together. And guess what? Everything starts right here in the mind. And this is called cognition, mental process. And the way we process is very important. The way we cope is very important. And stress can overwhelm us that we can just display behavior that is not good or not appropriate. So remember, it starts in the mind with cognition, and it manifests physically, and it also manifests in our behavior. There are ways, positive ways to cope with stress, simple ways with everyday stressors that occur in our life. Coping mechanisms can be deep breathing, inhaling in through your nostrils and exhaling out of your mouth slowly. Inhaling in, counting to about 7 and releasing, exhaling slowly. Other ways, prayer walks. Prayer walks are very therapeutic. Getting up early in the morning or even late in the evening, taking a healthy walk, and just praying. Praise and worship is another way of releasing stress. Meditation is a good way of releasing stress. Some people even love self-talk, positive self-talk, affirmations, and journaling. All of those are good ways to release stress that's going on. And then one great way is seeking help, counseling, mental health therapists, someone who you can talk to, who can help you with this. And counseling can be individually or in a group with someone who may be going through some of the same things in life that you're going through. But remember, be kind to your mind. Handling and dealing with everyday stress in an appropriate way, in a good way, is very important because it can lead to so many different things if not handled appropriately. Let's look at a scripture in the Bible. 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, the 3rd through the 5th verses. It reads as such. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war according to the flesh. For the weapons of warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments, and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. So remember, family, it starts in the mind. But we have to bring those things in captivity to the obedience of Christ. We have to cope in positive ways. And prayer, like I said, is a very good way. Calling on God to help us with these things. Praying His Word. Reading His scriptures. And don't forget, if you need help, there are people, professional people, that God has in place to help you. Even faith-based counselors and therapists are in place. So family, I want to tell you again, it is Mindful Monday, and I want to remind you to be kind to your mind. I love you and have a blessed day.